We would like to take a moment here at Redline Radio to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is not only the official part store of Redline Radio, but it is also home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373. Or on the west side, you can give a call at 216-398-7373. And as always, if you mention Redline Radio, receive 10% off your part purchase. Growing Wings Adult Services continues to be an official sponsor of Studio Number 2 and Redline Radio. With over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities in the Northern Ohio area, you can reach out to Lisa at 234-334-7547 today to see how Growing Wings Adult Services can help you and your family. And as testified by their many satisfied companies, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting and longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how Dynatech measures success, and their engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry, and they're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. We stand behind our products, and with a warranty and customer service that keeps our customers satisfied and earns us the ranking of best in the industry. You can contact Dynatech today at 800-446-9001, or you can email them at sales@dynatech.com or visit their website, Dynatech.com. Pit Road Diecast, specializing in all current and past NASCAR diecast cars and model car kits. And you know what? It's not just diecast model car kits. Oh, no. They have movie cars, too. You can just ask Bill about that. But for all your diecast or model car kit needs, you can call Dynatech at 216-355-2347 and mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your in-store purchase. And, of course, always keep Sean from Pit Road Diecast in your thoughts, prayers, or however you want to keep her in your mind as she is currently battling cancer. We say it on every show. You hear it. Incredible Keepsakes is the official merchandise provider of all things Red Line Radio and our show hosts. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, hats, mouse pads, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you name it, and Incredible Keepsakes can make it and customize it for you. You can call 440-242-9648 or go to their website, IncredibleKeepsakes.com. And as Mike and Diane always say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Got a little storm damage from all those storms we had a couple weeks ago? Well, you know who to call, and it ain't Ghostbusters. It's Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, sidings, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, are you catching a pattern here, people? Residential or commercial, you can call Will today, 440-731-7654, and you tell Will that Redline Radio sent you. Congratulations to Chad Moon for being nominated as the best male frontman in Northeast Ohio in the Cleveland Music Awards this past week. But Bad Juju is the official band of Redline Radio, covering all of your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, you contact the one and only Chad Moon, and you can do that at 440-458-0209.
Look in my eyes, homie, I was meant to win. Look in my eyes, hold me for what I have within. Inside's a vibe, make angels cut the wrist. Little light of mine's dangerous to tempt. Greatest light's the sun, would you play with it? Punch the drum, emotions raining in. Stuck in the mud, mutter as they sit. Cry to see mother suffer, now no stutter when I shift. Lost myself in Los Angeles. With people you don't pick angles with. Walking with angels, sleeping where Satan sits. I know how tiring 9 to 5s can be. My uncle served 9 for swerving the street. I'm happy as I remain me. Everyone I lost all took a piece. How will I ever feel complete? I'm reaching for the stars. Reaching for it all. I'm reaching for the stars. I'm reaching for it all.
I'm not riding too close to the brake line. Looking for a woman that can come in there and save my life. Hey, you really don't know me, but you're getting to know me now. Hey, you could be the homie, just come and kick it around a while. You know I'm reaching for the stars, baby. You know I'm reaching for the stars, baby. Don't be mad at the cars, I'm gonna keep you around, baby. You know why I'm here. You know what I'm on, and you know I'm not playing body. Got no fear. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they feel about it.
I'm reaching for the stars. Reaching for it all. I'm reaching for the stars. I'm reaching for it all.
About to get started in a minute. You just heard Slagle featuring Chip the Ripper. TimbukTuesday, y'all. You see the flyer up. Clean Comedy Night. We at the Cracker Steak and Lube. That's this Friday. Come out. Come have a good time. Come get some food. It's free to get in, but of course they want you to buy some food. Buy some shit. It's at 4900 Transportation Drive, Sheffield, Ohio. That's 44054. Put on by Lex Vegas, the Quaker Steak and Lube. It's gonna be featuring myself, John Armstrong, Melissa Langston, and Nancy Abraham. Come on out, man. Have a good time. Get some good food. Get ready for Timbuktu.
Is your stamped concrete discolored, fading, or cracking? Don't replace it, reface it. At ACS Affordable Concrete Solutions, we restore patios, pool decks, driveways, and more for a fraction of the cost to replace it. We fix sealer issues, can change the color, or restore your entire patio with little disturbance to your surrounding area. Also offering a wide variety of concrete coatings. If you're in Lorain or the surrounding counties, visit www.concreteacs.com or call 855-BLAST-24 for a free quote today.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler. I'm about to bring I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just kick the topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it, but I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your bitchin', but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your mind. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this shrine.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, we about to have a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. And of course, I'm your wonderful host, the abundance of person, Timbuktu. I got the homie in the building. Shout out to the Major Key. I hear you.
Myself, bro. Fuck it, we on.
We on.
Good, brother.
Not much. What up, Precious? Gotta fix this camera around. When I'm looking at you, I'm looking the opposite way. It's funny. Let me see. See if I can fix this one time, man. What's going on with you though, bro?
Good, man. Good with you. I'm familiar with the Quaker steak out in Sheffield, man. Been out there maybe once or twice.
Once or twice,
man.
Or 3 times.
They actually got good wings at that Quaker steak. They actually have good wings there. So make sure you buy you some food while you out there. It's not an ad, but shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Precious said, period. You gotta hear the way she said. The way she said is hilarious. You should call in Precious just so you can say it.
Yeah, call in.
But yeah, man, we gonna be at the Quaker Steak and Lube on Friday, the 22nd. Gonna be a great time. It's clean comedy, which I mean, my comedy ain't really not clean. I throw in like some dams and shits and fucks.
Got you. Do it make it harder? Like, not necessarily for you. Do you think it could like throw other comedians off?
Absolutely, because some people use that as that's their emphasis, you know. So, it definitely makes it a little tougher. Plus, when it comes to clean comedy, you got to stay away from too much raunchy. A lot of people use a lot of raunchy to be funny. I mean, I talk about my nuts and titties, so technically, that's a little raunchy.
When I was younger, I didn't like white comedians because they couldn't say nigga. Nigga was like the cherry on top.
Yeah,
just like the
nigga what?
Yeah, like that shit was like the explanation point. So like that shit made like
nigga.
Sometimes the joke wasn't even funny, but when they threw that nigga on there, bro, I was instantly laughing. So like white comedians, like they make race jokes, which are I mean they can make a funny race joke, but like, when you kind of say nigga, like that's like the
sprinkle.
Yeah, like that's when you put the sauce on it. So when they couldn't say nigga, it just like it wasn't funny
this
to me.
Is
like
lame.
Yeah, watching like Comic View or Comedy Central, niggas wasn't that funny to me growing up. But like now, like I respected the craft. But
for sure.
Back then,
I never think about it like that.
Yeah, I couldn't watch clean comics.
It's definitely hard to like. I do say nigga a lot, so on a regular basis. So it's kind of hard not to say nigga. When
do something happen like when it's like let's say like you accidentally slip, like nigga, like do they like fine you, ding you
from what I
time off or?
I mean, I have only done a couple. Well, actually, I was supposed to do a clean set and they canceled it. They said it ain't clean no more. We good.
Oh, so then you just went with the regular shit.
Well, I tried to go clean first just to challenge myself.
Right.
And I was like, I can't do this. Fuck this. Like, I mean, I could. I just did that to be funny.
Yeah.
For real. And it definitely got funnier once I could be more myself.
Once you can sprinkle the teas.
But it's just at that point, what up, Dave? At that point, you just being yourself. Like when you doing clean comedy, if you're not a clean person naturally, then it's
forced.
Right. So it feels a little dry, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be a great show. I mean, all the comedians on there, I believe they can all do clean comedy pretty well.
That's what's up.
The only person that I guess we got to kind of be worried about is Melissa, because she talks about her pussy a lot. So
Can she like? What if you talk about like raunchy things like in a non-raunchy way?
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Like,
she
she's
could
like
probably
her
say
kitty cat?
coochie. Yeah, she'd
Oh,
probably say kitty cat, probably something
and they
like
thought
that.
they think she's talking like actual cat type shit.
Right. I mean, you know, it's gonna be kids there because it's a regular restaurant.
Right.
So, you know, we gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. From what I was told, if something slip up, probably won't be that bad at this location because we were supposed to be at a different location. But I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think
That's
it's gonna
cool.
be fun. Yeah. Shit. How was your week, bro?
My week, this week,
Yeah.
it's been cool so far because last week was so hectic that when you really busy the week before, like the week after, you kind of just like catching up, and then it's like you get more downtime, so it's like all right, it's not as crazy.
For sure.
But the week been cool so far.
For sure. I see you must have been working. You coming in here looking like Hoodie Milo.
straight from one trap to the other.
For sure. Yeah, my week was pretty smooth. I did a video shoot Sunday.
Okay.
Did that with Flex.
Shout out to Flex, man. That's a funny dude, man.
No, it was hilarious. And one of the people that was watching the show, he came up to me. He was like, "Y'all, wow, y'all some wild."
Yeah, well, anytime you got Charlie on the show, this shit instantly gonna hit another level.
It's definitely gonna hit another level.
That's funny though that people like. I think I would probably feel awkward if somebody, not awkward in like a real awkward way, but like if somebody just came up to me like, "Hey, y'all was on that show talking about grabbing knees and ankles and tuning it out." Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm with my family, dog. Like,
what's going on, Queen Boss?
Speaking of Charlie, though, my dog had a fight this weekend.
Hey, and he won that mark.
So, it was a close fight. I ain't gonna lie. I could have honestly, I seen it going either way. But he did win. He got the dub, and he announced he's going pro. And they definitely said they wanted to bring him back, and he said he'll be back, but he's gonna be on the pro card.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a smooth move for him, man. I think with him going pro, I feel like he'll be able to really unleash.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's gonna be. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a different world for him because he ain't never went pro, but
right.
Once it go pro, I feel like he gonna really come to himself, like really be Charles Payne.
But I was watching that part of the crazy thing is like watching the amateurs, and there's no disrespect to them because they get in that cage and they putting it all on the line.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey man, but all the way up into the fights before Charlie, it was like so the two dudes who fought before Charlie and then Charlie knows the main event. Like all the fights up until them last 3 fights, like I could do this.
You really felt like that was that bad?
I could do this, bro. All them fights that I just mentioned from the beginning until the last 3 fights, they all ended in the first round.
Oh, that was like that.
Yeah, they was getting niggas out of there, dog. The one time we thought it was about to make it to the second round, like the bell had rang, dude couldn't get up, so they ended up calling the fight.
Dang.
So everybody literally.
So they was throwing them.
That's the thing. Like they was, but they wasn't. It was like a lot of submissions, and then it was like they was throwing. Like one dude got hit. I mean, he got hit with a crazy body shot.
Yeah,
it was just one of them things, and he just dropped. Man, it was done.
That's the one that didn't get up.
No, it was another fight.
Okay,
but I was literally looking at these niggas like I could do this.
Was they all looking gassed? Like
low key gas? Like they went, like they literally like it seemed like, and it's against no diss to them, no knock to them because they probably could whoop me on the street.
Yeah,
but it's like they just walked in the cage, just like all right, I'm here. Like fresh out the street, no training. Just like, oh, I can sign up for this shit and do it.
Yeah.
I'm here. But then when it got to, like I said, the last 3 fights, they was really good. Charlie was the co-main. I thought Charlie was going to whoop dude rather easily, but dude was skilled.
Okay.
And it was 3 3-minute rounds. So it was kind of like, it really wasn't no fill out process. Like you really had to just get to it.
Yeah.
Which I think if Charlie had more time, he probably would have been able to set his stuff up and like really like work dude. But it was a good fight. Like I said, dude, he had like good wrestling defense, and he was like a short, stocky dude. So he was like working well in the clinch. But then like they'll like, scramble and sprawl, and like Charlie will throw up like an arm bar or like a choke. But like dude to get out of it. But I think that's what basically won Charlie fight at the end. Cause like on the feet, they kind of was like even. Like Charlie was throwing, but dude was throwing. And then in the clinch, dude had like the advantage, but like on the ground, like Charlie had like the slight advantage.
Probably the length. And when it comes to the ground game, that length is crazy.
And bro walked out to R. Kelly bump and grind. So, and then like the crazy thing is like the announcers, they just like, oh, Charles Payne, because first they was on Charlie team because like he's like, oh, he's a Marine, da 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 da.
Yeah.
We always root for the Marines. He did 2 tours, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Then he came out, he was black. So then I felt like they was in Kentucky, so it felt like they was like
kind of deflated a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like the announcer was like, damn, we thought, you know what I mean, Marine, we thought, you know what I mean, but then
his name is Charles Payne.
so then he, so you know, like he doing his ring walk or whatever, you know, they check and make sure he got his cup, mouthpiece, and everything like that. He's like, he came out to some real smooth music. He's a very relaxed guy. Usually people come up with hype music, but like it's not even like maybe they don't even know like R. Kelly and everything he's accused of or whatever the case may be. But it's just so like literally after the fight, nigga texts us, y'all like my walkout music?
He came to piss on him. That's what he came to do. That's hilarious. Shout out to Dave throwing out Slagle. I did play a song in the beginning of the show. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now more. Last week I played Marshawn Mitch, his song Wet, and this week I played Slagle. I'm gonna do that in the beginning of the show because we really don't do commercials. I mean, we really don't do a break. We kind of just go now. We may take a break. We don't know.
Straight through, bro.
But we going straight through. We've been going straight through. So I'm playing the music in the beginning of the show. So hopefully, y'all catch out some new tunes. I'm gonna play something new every week. I get the chance. I know I gotta play Major's Every Tuesday song at least once. Like,
what
up, Louis? See Louis in the crowd. But yes, well, I'm glad Louis you showed up, man. Y'all be skating.
That's what we get to.
So why is it that y'all speak so vague on the radio?
Now, let me ask this
on the
though,
podcast,
because this is what I wanted. Do you feel this equal skating? There's no way you can feel it is equal skating.
I mean, I'm not.
There's no way that you can feel there's equal skating.
I definitely don't feel like it's equal. But it's a skate is a skate. Like regardless if it's a rollerblade or the 4 wheels, nigga. Either way, y'all niggas be skating, nigga.
I just think sometimes this is like obviously when we do this, like it's just the homies, it's just the fellas.
Right.
And probably like when I first started doing this, I think like it was people who probably like people who really know me like probably weren't watching. But now like they are. Even though like I tell myself like it's just us because like I don't ever want to get on here and like try to be somebody I'm not.
Yeah.
Or because y'all know me, so like if I got on here like start fronting or capping or trying to be somebody I wasn't, like even if they fell for it, like y'all know. So like, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But I do realize like there are people who listen to like people who like watch because I'm on, and I say that humbly.
Talk your shit though.
It's a lot of times like it's conversation like because like a situation may occur and like maybe I'll be like like kind of calm about the situation or like go one way, but when I'm explaining it to y'all know I'm hype and I'm like,
it's
stupid shit, and like
it's a little exaggerated.
Yeah, and then sure. I don't want it to be. And sometimes I just don't have the energy or the bandwidth to be like, because if I say a specific situation like Tuesday at 8:00, I got a text, and then the person watching know they text me Tuesday at 8:00. Like that's not like a universal thing, you know what I mean? Like clearly I'm talking about them, and then like let's say if I'm telling y'all like, oh, I felt this way about it, but I didn't tell that person. Now they like, oh, well, why couldn't you have this conversation with me? Why you had to have it with your friends and on the radio and blah blah blah? And I just like sometimes I don't feel like dealing with that shit.
No, for sure.
Not that I'm scared, I just don't have the energy to deal with that shit. But at the same time, I don't want to be accused of skating, so ain't no more skating for me. I don't like
Y'all
that.
Heard
skating.
that, people?
I don't like that skating shit.
No more skating.
I mean, not saying there's anything wrong with people who skate, but that's just not my lane and my avenue.
I mean, my thing is, but I'm also different, I guess. I feel like, I don't care. I'll talk about whatever, whenever, because when it comes to me, like I said what I said type shit, if you hear it, rather it's me telling you directly or you heard it, overheard it, I'm gonna say it the same way. Like, you know, I'm not gonna change it, or as Lewis would say, sugarcoat it to make you feel better. Like, I'll explain it. I'll try to, you know, dissect it a little bit more for you, so you understand. And I'm not trying to be harsh. It's just more so that was the best way I could simplify it.
I get you, but at some point, like, I mean, just for me personally, it's like sometimes just like, because like I can explain like a situation and y'all get it, even if you like, if y'all like made you wrong, da 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 da. Then you know, like we could have like a civil dialogue of why it would be wrong. You know
Louis
what I
sent
mean?
a voice message. I
We
kind
can-
of want to hear this. Hold on.
I mean, you can play this on here.
Well, thank God he gave you permission.
All right, let's play this on air.
And it's kind of that like living in, keeping in mind that it's us talking to each other. It's the goofiness, the hype. You know when I'm exaggerating. You've probably been there during this situation, so I can embellish and be extra goofy. Where some people who act like they know me or assume to know me won't get that I'm joking on certain parts. Like again, we know there's people who can't realize or can't comprehend that I can be silly and serious in the same breath.
My dog just reported live from jail, y'all. Clap it up for this man. Straight from the.
See, Dave is rooting for the Steelers. You see, I don't know if you noticed, but I ignored that comment.
Bro, that just reminded me randomly real quick this one time where we convinced this girl that I broke out of jail and we went to Toronto. Shit was stupid, man. We told this girl that so what happened was I did have to go to Shaker Courts to pay like a quick fine because I was like driving. This is a long time ago, driving to Lewis house and my tail light was out. So you know, like if you get your tail light fixed and you show it, they'll like, you know, erase whatever, or they'll, you know, take it back.
Yeah.
So I had to do that, and then we went to Canada for the weekend. So in the midst of it, like he posted a picture on Instagram. I had like a dewy on, driving, smiling. He's like, Maze just broke out of jail and we about to flee the country. So this girl was like, I can't even imagine Maze doing anything. Like, what would he do? But now she used to always step on my shoes. Like she used to always fucking step on my shoes. So
this is like on purpose or like
no, she would just be drunk and like all clumsy and wild and boom, right on my shoes. So Lou was like, "Oh, this old lady stepped on May's shoes," and he hit her with a quick 2-piece. So I guess for whatever reason, she felt the need to believe that because I guess she could see me wilding on some old ass lady and she stepped on my shoes. Because I used to wild on her, but she stepped on my shoes. So yeah, like she actually believes. Like, great story, man. People used to really believe some dumb shit. Some dumb shit, bro.
Back to what Louis said. I mean, yeah, you absolutely right, Louis. Like, obviously we know when we're exaggerating. We know when we're having fun with it. We know when, you know, we just really making it a story. Like, because sometimes you can't tell how the story how it is without it being like, all right, like you said, cool story, bro. Like, like, you know, I can with my boys, I can kind of say it. That poor old lady. Obviously I could say, you know, I could say how it happened, but like, you know, I wanted to be you know, a little funnier. Like I'm trying to amp it up for the homies, like, you know what I mean? So shout out to Tier in the comments. You know, it's when you with your peoples, when you with people that can actually, you know, digest you properly, pause.
Oh my god.
That's why I said pause. But you know, when you can talk to people and they, you know, comprehend what you're saying, you know, without taking it personal or taking it the wrong way. You hit them with the Drewski. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, and a lot of times, like, it's just like if I'm telling y'all the story, like that's just kind of what it is. Like I'm not trying to have like an in-depth dialogue or like a dissertation on the situation.
Right.
But I know y'all feel that, so I just tell y'all the situation, or y'all tell me, and then we laugh about it, we make jokes, and we move on. But if it's like one-on-one with the person,
Yeah,
then it's like, now I gotta have this whole conversation. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. Not even like again, I'm not scared to or have any, like, I just don't be feeling like doing that shit.
No, that's the thing. I used to get mad, like not mad, but I just would hate having conversations that I had with other people. Like, when I was married, she would go through my phone and so you and Lewis was talking about this. Yes, what we was talking about. Like, why are we having a conversation about what you read? Like, you read it, didn't you?
All right, wait. So what's a moment on here you felt like I was skating?
I
'Cause
mean,
we can talk about it right now.
I mean, I can't pinpoint a specific moment, but the thing is, for me, like I feel like we can't get too deep into conversations because I feel like y'all just kind of don't want to get that deep into that conversation because y'all don't want to be portrayed the wrong way or something like that. Not to say that you are, like you said, not trying to look like somebody you're not, but you just don't want to embellish on the conversation because y'all don't want to have that conversation later, essentially. Like people gonna ask y'all about it. You know, obviously on the when we do the Patreon shows, which are coming soon.
We back.
You know, y'all can free yourselves a little bit. So it's like, why can't we treat this like we getting paid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't we just let loose? Like, I feel like it's gonna be a more interesting show. Like, I feel like it'll be, not to say that we don't have interesting shows, but look how last week went. Like when he got completely in depth about getting his ass ate. Like
yeah, but shit like that. Like I feel like me personally, I feel like I don't skate on shit like that. Like I feel like when it's shit that I don't answer, it'd be like real situations that pertain to like one person, no matter who the one person is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you feel like I'm skating, just say you skating, and I ain't gonna skate.
All right,
that's not the type of.
You agreeing to the no more skating, Louis? Probably not.
No. What are you talking about?
Niggas like y'all niggas tripping. I mean, I like I said, I just want to be able to get more in depth. Like I just want to be able to mainly because we only get 2 hours. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Nigga, 2 hours is a lot of time to feel, my nigga. Like shout out to Derek Lamont. Why was this a topic? I asked. That's why it's a topic, nigga. That's it. Like, but like I said, I want y'all to, you know, to loosen up a little bit. Like, let loose, let your hair down, like, do all that shit, whatever the fuck it come with as far as getting comfortable, nigga. I don't know.
I don't know. Nah, I feel like it's levels though, because I feel like I'd be in my bag though, but like Charlie's bag, not my bag. So like that
Charlie's bag is different.
Like that's not gonna be my wave. But like at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I don't be skating that much, but I feel like there's times where I definitely.
I mean, to say that you don't recognize that you skate, even though you've acknowledged it, would be like saying like, nigga, when you skated. I can't pinpoint it because obviously I don't know 100% what you've been through. So
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, so like we get technical. Like,
it's definitely
skate or is it like just like yeah?
It's definitely been a couple topics that y'all have said, I'm not touching that. But you would touch it if we wasn't on camera. Pause. Like, I mean, you know, just shit in general. Like who cares what people think of you and shit like that? Y'all niggas really don't care unless y'all do. And y'all just make it seem like y'all.
Nah, I mean, I really don't care. Like because I know like I'm staring like my morals.
That's just smart.
Shut up.
I mean,
I really don't care though.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Jeremy, you're right. It's smart to make sure you don't get canceled.
But there also is levels though, because I'm not about to be out here about to just being like, oh, I did this and I did that. That's not my wave neither.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't like we out here doing crazy shit that we really got to be worried about. I can see if niggas was in here was like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, I could see if niggas was in here Anthony Sowell and shit. But like, I could even see if niggas was being Jared in this bitch. Like, but y'all niggas not doing none of that. Like, I'm clearly going off. Like, because I want to be able to speak on some shit, and I'm not the only one speaking on it because y'all don't want to touch the subject.
I don't remember how many times that happened though. Like over the course of the last 2 years.
It's definitely happened. Like it was just recently. Like I can't remember that. I go back and watch it and bring them up. Like if I have to. He said sometimes we all got opinions. We don't need people being able to prove we got. I don't see, that's the shit I don't care. Like, because if I got an opinion about something and you ask me, I'm gonna say the same opinion. Unless I've had a different thought on it, unless I've and even then I wouldn't, I mean, like I'm not gonna, I would say this is how I felt before. After I've had a conversation with somebody and I've further analyzed the situation, this is how I feel now. But I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say, you know, why my perception was changed. Because you could see something and comprehend it one way. Somebody give you a different perspective and you be like, damn, that makes sense.
For sure.
And I'm not too proud to say, damn, you know, I thought about it wrong. I looked at it the wrong way.
Me neither.
So
it's like a lot of shit that I used to not like that I like now.
Facts.
And then, you know, just over time, like I didn't like it then. I like it now.
Right. And you could say why you didn't like it before.
Right.
This is why I like it now. Like, you know, so it just, you know, that is what it is. That's how I feel about it.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Well, I ain't skating no more.
Here we go. No more roll bounce, skate.
No more ice skating for me. I do like the ice skate though. Like, the winter coming up, ice skating is a nice little move.
What this nigga say?
I don't know.
Something I will keep private. I can get. What do you say? Hold on.
Yeah, because we only get the 2 hours. Like, and then there'll be times where we get in depth and we start to get in depth, or we get on a topic and somebody wants to swing off, or you'll say we got more you want to get into, so we don't get to go as in depth as we would if it was just us talking in a room.
I mean, but okay, I can understand that, but at the same time, you got to understand from my perspective. Sometimes I pull up another topic to make sure that we can fill the 2 hours, because most cases niggas is not going that in depth into certain things. If we have an interview, yeah, I might want to make sure that I get those, you know, the interview questions, or make sure they get they shine. But when it's just us, we could talk about the same topic and I would not give a fuck if it was 2 hours.
Oh, me neither. Now I don't know how conducive that is for the listeners, because like that time when Rose was here and we sat there and argued for 45 minutes. Like, dog, we could have been highlighting her photography business. We could have been highlighting her as a person, as a, you know, creator.
Right.
And we sat there and argued about, what was it? Ego and skill, or
I think it was arrogance.
And I'm just like,
arrogance, confidence.
Dog, we literally argued the same side of it, which is something we would do on our own,
right,
by ourselves, and we could do that shit for hours upon hours, and that's just fun to me. It's fun to all of us. Right. But when we had a guest here, it's like, I don't know if that's fun. Yeah, I also don't know how fun it is for people watching to, like, these niggas are literally arguing over an inch.
But
like, pause.
But at the same time, we do this podcast for us. Like, yeah, we want viewers. We want them to be, you know, we want to be able to connect with them. I wanted to read this, but we want to be able to connect with them. But at the same time,
read the first page of a Harry Potter book.
But at the same time, like, this is, I mean, I look at this for me. You know what I mean? I like to come up here and talk about shit for me. Like, I hope y'all share the opinion. I hope y'all can see where I'm coming from, or even just, you know, relate to what we're talking about. That's it. He said that's cool to have growth and be able to say, hey, I'm grown. But sometimes people, we talk to be dumb as shit and can't understand growth. Well, that's them. I can't. That's on them. Like, I mean, I got a 2 hour show. We got a 2 hour show. We're gonna talk out the side of our neck a little bit, because it's 2 hours. Like, you got to keep it interesting, like, for sure. What do you say? LOL. The Harry Potter book. Like, so, you know, so you got to embellish a little bit. Like, I even if it is over exaggerated, I say I'm playing. Like, I don't mean it that far, but I mean, and if you don't think I'm playing, or if you take it real personal, so be it.
I feel you. No, I don't care for real, because my morals and values are never gonna be compromised. Like, I'm
exactly.
never gonna do no shit just to do some shit.
Right.
So, I mean, it really don't matter. If you watching, you watching.
Facts.
If I talk about your text, I mean, it's from now on. I probably still won't have a conversation with whoever it may pertain to, though, just because I still don't have it. I just don't. Like after like working in like HR and shit like that, like I gotta deal with people all day. Then I gotta have a conversation that's like important to you, but not important to me. I'm just sitting there like, dog, what's the solution? You sitting there want to tell me all the problems, like, dog, what we getting to?
Right.
But I feel it.
Louis says some things I will keep private, which is understandable. I mean, I'm not telling you to come on this bitch and tell your deepest, darkest secrets. Like,
Yeah, you still gotta keep shit private.
That I'm not telling you. That's not what I'm saying. Can I get an opinion? Yeah, sure. You can give an opinion. So the show needs more structure. I mean, I've kind of been saying that. I've said that a couple times. Like, I mean, I'm okay. I do like the fact that we can come up here and just talk like how we talk. But it's not like I don't want to say, okay, y'all, we only got 45 minutes to spend here. We got 30 minutes on this topic, 20 minutes on this topic, 45 on this topic. Like I'm not necessarily trying to do that. But I want to be able to, if we talking about something with we'll use the lady with the brick, getting hit with the brick.
I said call the cops. I stand on that. Cops if you don't want to be a hero.
I'm just saying, like, we could. I mean, I'm pretty sure we hit all bases on that one, but I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
We could talk about, well, if I was there, this is how it would have happened. I'd have pointed and laughed. Like, we could say some shit like that, and somebody might be like, "Oh, that's just cruel." So. It was hypothetical. Like I wasn't there. I couldn't point and laugh. Like I don't know what I don't think I would have pointed and laughed. Obviously, I'd have been like, "Damn, he's got Craig." Like, you know what I mean? Something.
I'd have called the cops.
Yeah. My general opinion is don't take much. Wait. My general opinion is don't take much I say seriously because I'm joking all the time. Yeah, facts. I mean, like, niggas don't take me serious, no way. If I do a comedy set and then try to talk to a girl afterwards, she's like, I can't take you serious. I don't know if you for real. Because I just did a comedy set, like,
No, that's facts.
Like you're always playing. Yeah, I like to have fun, but what I'm saying is real. Like even my jokes I just said on stage was real. Like,
no, I feel you too. Sometimes I just be talking. Like you gotta decipher what's real and what's not. Because sometimes I just be talking. But that's how I know. Like when I text or like somebody say something, I'm like, man, niggas just chatting. Because like I be chatting, so I know what it look like.
Right, niggas politicking. Like
we was talking to talk.
Like sometimes niggas should be wanting. So how you feel about such and such? Nigga might not have a general feeling about it, but you know what? Since we talking about it, let me really take into perspective and give you how I feel about it right now.
So you're saying a lot to the people? Are you saying I shouldn't have told the people don't call the cops?
That's how you felt about it. At the time, you felt like you would have called the cops.
Call the cops, nigga.
And right now, you still feel like you would call the cops.
Because I ain't about to tell y'all I'm gonna run there and be a superhero. Because I might not be.
But tomorrow, after you see something on the news where a hero of chick that got hit by a brick was given $1 million off of GoFundMe, then the nigga like, all right, you know what? I might have saved her. Like, like you never know. You never know what. Like I said, in any situation, you have an idea of what you would do. Right. You have an idea of how it would go, but you don't know until you get into that situation.
For sure.
I could be angry as fuck today. I wish a nigga would say something to me, and then I get into an altercation on Friday, and I'm like, I'm calm the whole time. I'm like, man, I wouldn't even own it, like, because that's just how I felt at the moment.
Right.
So it's like, shit can vary from time to time, honestly.
You're allowed to change your mind and your thoughts and your feelings at any given moment.
Immature Jaden, what up, man? All right, bet. Hit me in my DM, man, so we can schedule the show. I definitely would like to get you on the show, man. I enjoy your song very much, bro. I believe I played this song for you. This song is fire, bro.
It's R&B.
Yeah, it's an R&B feel for sure. It's fire.
I remember you played some R&B shit, but I don't remember who it was.
Well, last week that was Marshawn Mitch.
No, it was like a couple. It was. I think it was only me and you here. Whatever. It was like a couple months ago.
Okay, yeah, then that probably was his because when I play like his song is fire. I'm gonna play it again. I could play it in the background while we talking.
Shit, play it in the back. Speaking of R&B, because the streets been talking.
Streets been talking.
They say R&B is back. I'm not, me personally. I haven't been in an R&B mood yet. Maybe because like the weather ain't break yet and it's still pretty nice out.
Yeah.
But Victoria Monet, she dropped some shit. I have listened to it, but I really ain't.
Oh my mama!
I really ain't get the like full experience yet. Like like when fall coming. But Diddy just dropped some shit, man. I've been hearing good things about it. I haven't listened to it yet, but they said he brought that real R&B feel back.
It's like that.
That's what they saying. What's your thoughts on that? Have you got a chance to listen to it yet? Or
I have not got the chance to listen to it. I downloaded it.
Okay.
I want to say Thursday or Friday. It might have been Friday.
You think we need real R&B back like that?
Yeah,
that feel.
Yeah, I think so.
R&B really been feeling like rap for real for like the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. Like the R&B niggas might be tougher than the rappers, if we be honest.
For real.
Like they singing about taking chains, taking bitches. I'm like, dog, y'all love women no more. Like you just did King Von, but you just did it in a smooth melodic voice. Nigga, you just gave us Crazy Story Part 3.
That's hilarious. All right, I gotta put it in the background because it's like a picture and everything. Like,
but
the song go crazy.
As the weather breaks, I hope to get back into an R&B mood. Maybe I just need some right vibe. You know what I mean? Like a nice wine night with a pretty woman. That probably like give me an R&B mood type shit.
For sure. Let me see if this play, man. I heard Tier said I heard some new R&B shit, some new R&B artists who are fire. I agree. It's definitely some new ones.
Or who are they? Put them out. Shout them out.
Yeah, put their name out there. We want to put them on the playlist. But here you go, Jacob. This shit hard, bro. This song so hard.
I think you did play this. I can't remember. I gotta hear what you're talking about. Like the beat though.
Yeah. This shit is like smooth. It's like a nice little smooth night. Like got the sunroof open.
I had one of them nights in a while, bro. Lose.
Do you know what love is?
No, I don't think you played it.
I played it on the show. You might not have heard it.
Might not.
But I definitely played this. This shit hard.
The R&B song you played for me. They go talking about getting shorty wetter.
Oh yeah, that was.
Is this him?
No, Marshawn Mitch.
Okay,
that's Marshawn Mitch. That's what I played last week. He was supposed to come on the show. I ain't even seen him since then. Talked to him either, but no, it is what it is. But yeah, this shit hard.
I like it. It's on Apple.
I believe so, but it's on YouTube for sure.
I'm about to say send it to me if it's on Apple.
But for sure, Jaden, man, this shit hard, bro. Shit, let me know when your next show is. I come support, bro. Definitely trying to see you trying to come through. Tier said Teddy Swings, Dre Scott, T.A. Thomas, Tone Smith. I think it's spelled something. Tone Smith, something like that. But he fired for sure. And Jaden, he probably 15 now, but he young. Like this sound is crazy, bro. For sure. Definitely let me know, bro. Let's have some fun tonight. This shit hard. Shout out to Jaden, man. Immature Jay, man. Yeah, it's Sith. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Shout out to Jaden, man. That shit is hard.
Yeah, I like that shit. Sounds smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I think R&B definitely need like I ain't gonna say need, but I feel like it needs to be more showcase is what I was looking for. It does. I won't say it needs to be. I was gonna say it needs to be more out here, but no. I think there's a lot of R&B that's not getting the right light.
I get what you mean.
I feel like with a lot of the genres now getting sub genres, like I think people are missing the
like the main topic.
Yeah. Like when people talking about love now, it's like neo soul versus when people just talking about fucking, that's R&B.
I feel it. I feel like for a minute Afrobeats was becoming the new R&B.
Lightweight.
Cause like, like back in the day, like Clean the Crib to like, R&B, 90s R&B, obviously.
Kamari Night too.
But then now it seemed like, getting that mode, it's like Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Burna Boy, Wizkid, or
right.
Rima, whoever.
Honey,
it's a lot of, that's my shit. But I like the fact that the whole Afrobeats wave has become like, it probably was obviously like way more mainstream even before like I became aware of it, or a lot of other people, but like now like it's here now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's kind of been a thing. I mean, but just like,
for sure,
there's like a lot of places that like have a sound that's been had a sound that don't get showcased, and there's still places that have had you could say had the spotlight but has lost it. I mean, I'll even say reggae. When have you seen, like, when was the last time you really seen a big reggae night?
True, but now it's probably like you said, subgenres, right? Because I would feel like, and I could be wrong,
Afrobeat is
like
definitely
Afrobeat, soca,
yeah,
all of that kind of like falls under like the reggae umbrella,
right? So it's like there's so many titles or labels for shit now that you missed the mark now.
I used to hate soca music because to me it sounded like literally the same song for like an hour straight, and then like as I started, but like you would hear it at like Carnival and stuff like that, but then like when you start actually meeting like West Indian people, Caribbean people, and then like they start actually putting you on to like some different soca songs, like now I have an appreciation for it, because like when I hear it, it made me think of like good weather, sunshine, vibes, everything like that.
Yeah,
but sometimes like if I put on like a soca playlist, like that shit still might sound like the same. So I'm like, oh man, this song going on for like 30 minutes. They're like, nah, dog, like 7 songs. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, you mean this ain't the same nigga on the same beat?
Because it's all the same like rhythm, like the same melody type. But like you said, it's different. It still might. It just sounds like they did some Justin Timberlake shit and switched the beat just slightly.
Yeah, for real. But that's Shout out to Carnival season.
Shout out to Carnival. Have yet to be the one.
You gotta go to one, bro. I mean, it's some all over though. It's something like the one in New York was not too long ago.
Great. What up, man?
I think they even got one like Columbus.
I want to go to the ones y'all be going to the Toronto's.
Yeah, pull up.
Y'all niggas be out of here.
I mean, Carabana is obviously Carabana.
And y'all don't fly to. Y'all usually don't fly to.
I'm not Canada. It's like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, so that's even perfect. I drive. Y'all niggas ain't got to.
Bro, like we didn't go obviously this year. I mean, we went for the last 10 years. Well, obviously minus COVID. So it's like I feel like I accomplished everything I ever needed to at Carabana. But like if you come, then like that opens up a whole new wave. Like because I ain't do that shit you was doing. So, like, that shit opened up.
Me, I act a fool.
Yeah, I think, bro, if you're trying to go next year, like I'll go. Like I'm never gonna say I'm not going until like I just like literally don't go. Because even this year, I woke up and Lou was off that weekend. I'm like, man, we could go, but we had Panama already like sold up. So
you want to save up.
That was more important. Like we didn't have Panama sold up, we probably would have went. Yeah, honestly.
So shit, if we do that, I definitely need to lose weight because nigga, walking to the car from here, nigga.
Bro, I mean that's a long walk for sure. That strip, like you just walking down, but that should be going, bro. And if anybody ever get a chance to go to like
what's up, Jess?
Any carnival, not even just Carabana, just go. Like it's a good time, and it's a lot of culture. Everybody showing love.
It seemed like it. It seemed like it's a good time. It seemed like don't nobody be on no petty shit.
Yeah, no, niggas just be chilling for real.
Yeah, let's see what Louis is saying now.
What talking about?
I feel like R&B. What we are used to moved into neo soul.
Nigga on this dick like Shine.
For real. Like when Top Dollar Sign had his homies call.
But R&B, again, the R&B that we are used to got moved into like neo soul.
Yeah, it's definitely like the subgenres. Like you know, it's so many different titles. Like, I mean, there's people that like alternative has not become alternative. There is no alternative now. I feel like it's all whatever they want to name it. Like, even Bryson Tiller has his own genre. Like trap soul, like nigga has his own genre basically. Like, so it's Future basically made his own genre. Like you know, so it's so many. Even trap soul definitely go hard.
My days throwing trap on everything. Trap bingo was actually lit though. We was in Dallas. We went to trap bingo.
Trap karaoke. I still want to do it.
I haven't been to trap karaoke, but I watched it like when they did it, like you know during the pandemic. It was virtual. I mean, it seemed cool. But trap bingo is actually lit. Like that shit. Yeah, it's like so they did 2 different rounds. You had the rap round and like the DJs just playing a song. You got like you just download a random bingo card and if they play the song. So they did rap first and they did R&B on the second half.
Yeah, that's hard. I never even seen that's a great concept. I never even
like bro, literally we was just like, damn, why didn't we think of this?
Yeah,
because like it's just such an easy thing. You throw a party, you play music, you serve alcohol, everybody vibing, you play songs that people like. That sounds like a very great concept.
That is a great concept. I like that. Well, shit. We ain't got to do trap. We can do something else. Bingo. They got it.
Sure. They put trap on there, man. Everybody.
Real nigga bingo. Fuck it.
R&B bingo.
Right. Oh shit. You could do R&B bingo. Shit, that's an idea. Watch everybody on this bitch gonna take it.
It's cool, bro. Run with it, y'all. Flourish.
And this is why niggas skate. No, just we trying to keep business ideas.
God. Red line north and red line south. Come in. I'm not, bro. We do red line south. I'm not skating at all. Matter of fact, ain't no skating on red line south.
Facts.
You can't even pull up if you skating.
Facts.
Nigga, we talking that shit.
We're talking everything. We talking about your case, even if it's open, nigga.
Open pending cases, bro. We talking about that shit. Bro, we wouldn't even make it back up north. Bro, we'd be done for. Oh my god.
That's so funny. But no, I definitely want to listen to the Diddy. It's definitely got me intrigued after you told me who was on it.
Yeah, man. It sounds like it looked like it's a good lineup on there, like straight R&B hitters for real for this generation. So
yeah,
I seen Kalani, Tiana Taylor, Jeremiah. There was a lot.
When I seen
Summer Walker.
When I seen that Summer. It was a R&B album, that's what made me want to download it. Like, so that makes sure I do listen to it.
Got you.
Not that I'm listening for Diddy to do R&B, but I know everybody fuck with him. Like, right. So, I'm definitely listening to it. I guess it's more so like he a DJ Khaled. Is that more so?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Like he more like curated,
yeah,
and produced and created what he wanted with today's R&B.
If that's the case, it might be smooth, especially since he's from, the back time. He back, from when I guess you could say the golden time of R&B.
Right.
So I can imagine it being good. I don't want to put too high hopes on it, and then I listen to it and be like, Mage, why the fuck you make me listen to this shit?
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet myself. I just heard good things about it. So, but hopefully it is what people say it is.
I like that idea. What Louis just said. We keep that one. We keep that one tucked. We keep that one tucked.
When that shit, just know.
JG, what up, man? We're gonna keep that one tucked. I think we need
Red
to do
line
that.
Wrestling not coming, bro. That shit is not coming, bro. That shit is not happening.
Pro Red Line Wrestling.
That shit was supposed to debut was January 2023.
Yeah.
And we are about to be in January 2024.
No, that shit was supposed to debut 2022.
Yeah, that shit
and you just said 2023 to make it feel.
I thought we pushed it back.
It might have got pushed back. I don't even remember.
That shit ain't happening, dog. And we had a whole thing at the IX Center talking about wrestling. Talking about a clean show, bro. That shit was a clean show. 5 minutes before on. Hey, he can't cuss. We be in broadcast through the whole thing. I didn't know the whole IX Center was gonna hear us. That shit was a vibe though. Like thinking about it now, like we had the whole IX Center like listening to it. We really could have took it there.
We really could have.
It was WrestleMania weekend, man. We talked about wrestling.
We ain't talk about no pending cases.
No pending cases, man. That was a good show though.
No, that was fun. That definitely was fun. It was an hour, so it wasn't. We didn't get to do 2 hours, which was cool. We wasn't even gonna do a show. So the fact that we got to do a show, shout out to JG.
Shout out to Redline too, because I definitely got in and got to see the car show after that.
Yeah,
car show was nice too.
It
had some things in there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like the old school Mustangs, niggas had everything in there.
Hell yeah.
So next year we're coming back, and then I can prepare like a clean set. Know what I mean? I know what to talk about.
So y'all gonna prepare for a show? Y'all gonna put down topics and everything?
We can always. I'm down to bring in topics. Like last week, what we did, we touched on it a little bit because we was going on in the chat about friends and OnlyFans girls and whatever the case may be. We touched on it though. We did
because that was that was a festering conversation
because the anticipation was building. Because we waited like 4 weeks to have this. Niggas went on vacation. You had a birthday. Oh, you know, I thought it was lit when I was watching like the birthday shout out they did for you. That shit was dope.
Yeah, no, that was sick, bro.
Yeah, that shit was tough. I wish we could have been a part of it, nigga. And from Panama, that shit would have been lit. That shit would have been you know what I mean? But no, that shit was tough though. I'm like, yeah, it's good to see like people who deserve love getting love. I like to see that shit.
That shit definitely made me feel a whole different person, bro. Like, me
deserve it.
I appreciate that, man. And it's not like I don't feel like I do. I just didn't feel like it was at that level. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the type of level it was just. It would have been honestly that was like 4 times of what I could have imagined. Like, you know what I mean? So it was dope, man. Like that shit was sick, bro. I appreciate everybody that shouted out.
That's what's up, man. It was dope watching it.
I appreciate it, man. That shit was ooh.
And while all that was happening, we still was sitting on this conversation.
Facts. That conversation was fester. You could tell. Bro. Red line bar fight.
Because then I was anxious.
Comment in the fucking comments, nigga.
I was anxious to see what your response was gonna be. I sat there and waited. I'm like, I can't wait to get up here. We about to talk about this shit.
Hey, but I was definitely cold in the chat, like, nigga, we said on the show, nigga.
Right. He was like, why we gotta wait that long? I'm like, shit, I'll wait. We ain't got nothing but time. Because I'm not gonna forget about it because I want to know the answer.
We need more on-site shows. Yeah, definitely.
We need to be on the on-site. But the red carpet shit was dope too.
Shout out to
the red carpet shit was fire, man. I wish y'all could have actually got the actual audio.
The correct audio.
I wish the shit was working. The nigga Lou hit the gong on the comedian, the only comedian to shout us out the whole time. Nigga said shout out to Tim and his homies back there. They holding it down. This nigga hit the womp womp womp. I'm like, this nigga about to cook this. And bro was dressed clean. He had the suit on, man. But hosting from the comedy show, that was dope. Because I definitely said if they ever have a bottle service girl award, a bottle girl award, we got a host from that red carpet.
Facts.
But they ain't hear that because the audio.
So actually, I'm doing a live remote from
bottle girl.
It's not the bottle girl
from the Bop Stop. Bop Stop. We gotta do something. Bop Stop. We gotta put something together.
It's what's the name of the it's a Metro PCS, like it's a phone store, but it's out
doing shit at Revel.
Right. But he doing giveaways. He giving away 3 phones.
That's what's up. Can we cuss?
Yeah, we can say what the fuck we want. And you know, it's I think they still gonna be open when it happens, so I might even do a sale and shit. Like,
I still think we gotta get back to if we throw a house party, if we do throw one, we gotta broadcast live from that and just have people come in and out. I feel like that's gonna be a vibe.
That would be sick. I would be with that. That would be sick. It'd be a lot of incriminating evidence.
Can't skate on that one, bro.
No.
Ain't no skating on that one.
Shit, we could do like a 4-hour show on that shit. That shit would be stupid, bro.
Like that, I think that'd be.
Definitely be sick. I'll be with it.
We gonna put it together.
Hell yeah.
Coming soon.
Did Bree on it? She tried to do the Halloween thing. Halloween coming up quick as fuck.
Oh, man, we gotta go ahead and figure out.
Random thought. Say your random thought. You could
Random thoughts 85.
We should do random thoughts.
Just skipping
the
numbers.
Like that. Random thoughts.
What we doing was a random
She
thought.
said, "What if we have a sneaker ball?"
Who said that? That'd be
Tier.
dope. Sneaker ball would be lit.
I'll do a sneaker ball for sure.
Sneaker ball for sure.
Promote the radio.
Gotta actually. The only thing is, like, I think people would be down for a sneaker ball, but when niggas be trying to have theme parties and then people want to be the cool person to go against the theme, it's like, dog, why you come? Like, why you come? Like, even the tequila joints when they was like, I'm not here to drink. Dog, why are you here? Why are you at a party specifically for drinking? Like, please just don't come. Respectfully.
Louis said, "Fuck that all up."
A sneaker ball would be dope though.
Sneaker ball would be dope. I mean, I ain't, like I said, my sneaker game ain't really there.
But see, the thing is,
I will buy some shit for that though. Like,
it don't even gotta be there. Like, it do, but it don't.
Really, your fit just gotta be together.
Yeah,
for the most part.
But I think that's a good idea. I do want to do one.
I'll be with it. Shit, we could do something like
in the fall too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Y'all know I've been buying new coats, man. It's that time.
It's a couple.
Coat season.
I've been on Big and Tall because they be sending me the emails and
Got
shit.
some coats.
It's some colors. It's just some fire ass colors that I've been wanting to wear.
Got you. I just got me an orange jacket.
Yeah.
And I got that coat that green coat that I got. I just got it in yellow.
Hey.
Can't miss me this one.
Drake, what up, dog? Drake, that nigga hustles. Like I've seen this nigga be in all type of shit. This nigga had a box truck. He got a dump truck. This nigga got a motherfucking motorized bike. Nigga, this nigga got all type of shit, bruh. She said, I think if you have a few comedians perform, but the theme is sneaker ball. We actually had that last year. It was somebody's birthday party. It was a sneaker ball. I wore sandals. No, I'm just saying. But it was dope.
Coming through in Jesus sandals would be a flex. Don't get no realer than that.
He said, just on the road watching. Shout out to my homie watching. If you buy costs, hit me up for half the mat. If you buy coats, okay. Jesus walks. Be hilarious.
We selling coats.
She's saying anything, and she make the, she crochet hats and stuff.
Crochet hats. Well, I might need a little yellow thing.
No, her shit definitely be fire. Venues. I got enough connects at this point where I can figure out.
Ooh, talk to him. Stop. We here, baby.
I can figure out something, man. It might cost to get in, but that's about it. Like, or it might cost for us to rent the spot. It just depends. See how big we trying to go.
We're trying to take legendary. We never was trying to be anything ugly.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do like nothing like super fancy like the Mediterranean. I'm trying to do something like we could chill, kick it, like it's an open space.
Show shoes off.
Yeah, definitely got to show the shoes. We'll figure it out. It's like I said, it's definitely some places. New Year's Eve, nah, because niggas on New Year's Eve be trying to be out this bitch. They be trying to be gone. And
2019 going into 2020, man. Right. That was the last New Year's Eve. We was there. That shit was lit though.
No, that was a fire ass until the end, nigga. Y'all niggas didn't know y'all was good all the way through.
We ain't know nothing about it, man. It was one girl. I think Vinny knew her. I think she knew Vinny. She had the blue dress on.
I don't know. I don't even remember that day besides what happened.
I do, because it's like only reason I remember that night so clearly is because like literally before the world shut down. Like, nigga, we brought in the new year, we kicked it, then March, world
the speech was crazy too. Like, yeah, 2020 about to be amazing, nigga. Shut down.
It was all them niggas who kept saying that 2020 clear vision bullshit. Y'all kept saying that. God was like, "Oh, watch this. Y'all got clear vision.
Right.
Y'all don't see this shit coming."
I said it. It was a part of my shit. So
the crazy thing is, so I looked at the pictures the other day, and I literally remember flicking up in front of the chandelier, and I had my scarf over my face, and I kept saying, "I'm masked up all year." I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why, because that's not even the type of life I live.
My nigga manifested the COVID.
Yes, I got the pictures in my phone too, dog. It's me and Lou outside, and I think I was on the phone with Jamie's now wife, fiance at the time. And I was just talking shit, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm masked up all year, nigga." And I put my scarf over my face, and then look, 2 months later, look what happened.
She said, "Bring in the fall into place." I like.
But if we are here for New Year's, I do want to do something. I don't know if we will be here or not. It's a couple.
Y'all niggas already planning. I already know.
Yeah, a couple of players on the agenda. It's between 1 to 2 cities, because we was gonna take it big, but the big shit hopefully come in sometime in the winter.
So y'all going out of country, or y'all gonna just go to another city for New Year's?
Either or.
Let me know if y'all ain't leaving the country. Let me know.
It's looking like we might not.
Well, just let me know.
But I got you.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to move around the cabin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, got to. I feel like it's a lot of the cities we go to, especially like big cities, man. You would do well.
I think so.
I love it.
I mean, you know me, I'm gonna just be chilling either way. So
yeah, for sure. But
if I leave, are they still gonna love me?
For sure. But I also think, like, because when you go to different places, like every place has, like, in its weird way, it's like its own world. Like going to DC is like, you can't get that DC vibe in Cleveland. All right, going to Denver, you can't get that Denver vibe in Cleveland, and you can't get that DC vibe in Denver, vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of like get, I wouldn't say a part of it, because obviously I'm not from those cities, but like when you kind of just be open and receptive to it, then like they accept you, and then it's like you start noticing shit. Like then when you hear, like, you can start kind of like, I wouldn't say like, you're not, obviously, like, you're not Wale, but like when we start talking like some DC shit, you like, oh, I get it. Like, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. When you actually experience it, listening to what they saying become a little more realer. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, no, that's dope. Well, I definitely want, you know, I ain't trying to go to Marcy, but
I didn't go to Marcy. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn, one of my favorite places.
Shout out to Brook. Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing?
And New York City is just somewhere you got to go eventually. I feel like for you, especially like with comedy, it just, I don't know if it's the Mecca or not, just because I'm not, you know, in the comedy world, but
it's one of them. I won't say it's the Mecca. I don't even know if there is like one spot that's, you know, it. I think there's so many different places. I even hear Chicago scene is crazy. I hear Detroit scene is nice. I mean, I'm thinking about somebody just told me about a place called Punchline up there
in Detroit.
Yeah,
I help.
So, you know, I want to go there, and I feel like with it being Detroit, it's close to here. So, like, I know the shit that I'm saying still gonna relate. And I, you know, with me living in Michigan for a couple years, I can say some shit that's relevant. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm definitely gonna talk about how all Ohio niggas go up there just for weed. Y'all, we only here for weed. Like,
go up there. I know niggas who really just go to Detroit for the weekend just to. I don't know if they got open cases. I don't know if I can talk about
it. Right. Holland says she'll go to Detroit and do just for weed.
Just for weed.
Right.
Hopefully you ain't got no open cases.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they weed is extra potent because they water fucked up. But
damn. Get us banned from the D before we cross the border.
I mean, it's comedy. I mean, if they want to get mad at comedy, then I ain't meant to be there no way.
I ain't been to Detroit in a minute. Matter of fact, I remember the last time I went. We went a different time. It was Toledo homecoming, and then me and Lou went up to Detroit. We went to Toledo homecoming, then up to Detroit, then back to Toledo.
Yeah, that sounded like it was a wild trip.
It was a smooth trip.
Yeah, I think the last time I went was when we went.
I just want to be in my bed.
Right.
All I want to do is get home, dog.
Oh, so that mean y'all got some goodies. I'm gonna come over there and get some treat. Said they just won Sunday. But yeah, I want to go to Punchline. I don't know what days they open. I obviously don't know when when their open mics are. I can definitely, reach out to some people I know that know people up there, and see if I can get like a guest spot or something. But I mean, people here, in the comedy world fuck with me, so I know they go outside of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I just seen a comedian yesterday. I think I met him maybe once or twice before, and he said, like, he was on stage and he said, "Yeah, Timbuktu got one of my favorite jokes right now." Like, that was a big shout out. Like,
man, if they give you that Miami look again, bro, you gotta go, bro. You gotta make that shit happen.
For sure. Hope Queens is still there.
You said that, Lou?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I don't know what Queens is.
But... Queens, New York.
Oh,
the borough.
Oh, they gone? What, is about to get blown off the map, nigga?
No,
they turning into Kings now. They transitioning into the Kings.
That's crazy. No, we were supposed to go. Well, the last time when me and him went, we were supposed to go because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I think like his favorite borough is Queens. Mine is Brooklyn. So at the time, our homie, she lived in Brooklyn.
Coming to America is probably the reason why.
Our homie, she lived in Brooklyn, and so we went to swoop her, and then we was like, the plan was to go to Queens, but she was like, "Oh, it's a day party in Brooklyn. That's my wave. I'm in my favorite place." So we ended up going to like kicking it in Brooklyn for most of the weekend, and we never made it to Queens. But it was still there though, because I take that back. I did go to Queens the last time I was there. I didn't go to all 5 boroughs because I didn't go to Long Island, but I stayed in Manhattan, went to Brooklyn, obviously for the J thing, and then on the last day, just walked around Queens and the Bronx before I dipped.
Yes.
Shout out to the Bronx. Just because.
Yeah, I haven't been in New York. I was supposed to go to New York in like 9th grade. My teacher lied to my mom and said I was failing her class.
Damn.
I had a B the whole time.
Crazy.
I guess if I ain't got an A, I'm failing.
That made me think. It was this quote. It was a video when it was like when rappers be lying in their videos and shit, and then dude like rapping about how mama wasn't there or whatever, and then of course the mom's like, "I was here. That shit's embarrassing." Da 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 da. But it made me think of like all the times like when rappers all say like their teachers didn't believe in them. I'm like, man, it can't be this many teachers telling these kids they ain't shit. But now maybe it is. Maybe the teacher really
think back to what my teacher said. Said I either be in jail or be a reefer head.
Right. What? And all that lady said was, "Hey man, just read chapter 5."
I don't know if that's the way adults should be speaking to kids.
That's my shit. Yeah. Even his uncle was on the list.
Right.
That's one of my favorites. Bro, when I'm in my bag, I play that shit. Because you know how ambitious you got to be to try to hit 2 sisters?
Right.
You got to be like you in your Duffy when you just try to hit 2
what
sisters.
I could not be. Oh, well.
I'm so ambitious. I might hit 2 sisters. Bro, you got to be very ambitious to do that, man.
Yeah, I definitely I feel like if I got to that point, like I think I'll be like evil. Like
I probably haven't made it to that point yet. I'll probably be the same. Like I'll probably be walking around here wild and like, bro, calm down.
You're right.
I just hit 2 sisters, though. Like,
he said definitely because I'm coming to America. Queens.
Oh, but it is. So then the time we were supposed to go to Soto in Toronto, it's back now, but I'll tell the story. So we're supposed to go. Val had told us, she like, y'all need to go to Soto before y'all leave. So Lou was like, man, let's go to Soto. I'm like, I'm tired. Man, I'm just ready to go. Because we drove. I had to be to work the next morning. I'm just ready to get home. About 2 months later, nigga, Soto burned to the ground. I know, man. I couldn't believe that shit, bro.
So just said it's back now?
Yeah, they rebuilt it and everything like that. But so for about 2-3 years, it was gone. But then every time after that, it was like, man, and then when we went to Paris, of course we seen Notre Dame, but literally 2 weeks later after we left, Notre Dame caught on fire.
Man, y'all niggas can't. Hey, if y'all go somewhere, y'all say y'all want to go somewhere, y'all better go. Because if y'all don't go, that bitch burn it down. Like,
No, for
Don't
real,
ever
so-
come home.
so
Don't y'all niggas move away. Come home and say I want to go to Duty House. No, I ain't going.
So that's the joke. So that's what you saying. He hope Queen's still there because we were supposed to go and we didn't.
That's funny.
I couldn't believe Soto. Like that shit hurt my soul though, because I'm like, bro, we know we're gonna be back here soon. Like we just come next time. And it wasn't no next time. That shit burned all the way down. But Soto's back now. So shout out to Soto.
Shout out to Soto. Thinking some ideas for the show. I was thinking like, how we send clips to each other, like, oh, we should start showing the clips.
Like a reaction?
Yeah, kind of like a reaction. Or just like we'll have more basis to talk about, because we kind of talk, we paraphrase a lot.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to exactly say it. We don't want to misspeak anything like that. So, maybe we could show the actual clips and then go into depth about them.
I got you.
We could do that. We could do shit. Fuck it. We'll do that for 45 minutes, maybe.
Did you see Offset and Costring?
Yeah, those niggas was getting 30.
Bro, they said Offset looked so happy. They said like he came with his bag. They say he looked like when your mom like finally agreed to let you have spend the night at your homie house. Bro, that nigga Offset looked so happy.
I seen they got a new nigga in there because Agent left the house.
He left the house?
Yeah.
They was just in London.
I mean, I think they all still cool.
Yeah,
and I think
I don't think he did buy another house, though. I did see that.
Yeah, that nigga got bread. I mean,
yeah, they all do.
Yeah, they all do got bread. I mean, and I think he the only one that got like a consistent chick, like like I think they all just like do their thing.
Man, that's what I would do if I had the opportunity.
No, facts. I mean, if they throwing it.
So
I mean, sometimes like in with their age too, they young, like so they focus. They not focused on having like a chick. Whereas Agent one, that was never like he was.
I'm not trying to snitch on that man, but
who
Agent?
What about him?
I've been seeing him make moves. I mean, it could just all be entertainment though.
What you mean?
Just his streams, like just different women.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Could just be entertainment though.
Or no, I think his chick might have cheated on him though, or she left him or some shit.
Oh, I don't know. But shout out to AMP, man. I like all those. I like all of them as a group and individually.
Agent, I think Agent was the first one I was like really hip to, and then I think it was Davis.
I think,
and then Duke.
I think I always like would see like Kai would always pop up in my YouTube, and like he was like Kai is Vinny, so
Kai is 100% Vinny.
Kai is Vinny, so it's like sometimes like I was like all right, and then sometimes like damn, this could have been us,
fact,
because Vinny is Kai. But then I think like Agent probably was the one I was paying attention to the most because of like the playback and everything like that. Like that shit was cool to me, but then like all of them, like I kind of like I didn't even know there was a group at one point because like Duke
I didn't either.
Duke will always pop up because he's doing some Duke shit.
Yeah,
and then like they all popped up like individually for their own thing, and then
I didn't know they was all in the house together. I seen,
and then like their house like it was so big, and I'm like, why bro always in bro house? And then like that's when it made sense. I'm like, oh, like
I've seen Phantom a couple times, like individually, like before he got to the house. Obviously, like I said, I seen Agent, and I think I might have seen when Davis actually moved in.
Would you we could do a 24-hour stream.
I would definitely do a 24-hour stream. If I had that, like we wouldn't play. I don't know if we would play what you call Apex for 24 hours. Like,
no, we could,
dude.
I think okay. In our 20s, we could have definitely got off a 24-hour stream. You'd have just been at PHQ.
Yep.
You would have had people coming in and out.
Facts. Niggas definitely would have been playing the game. Niggas would have definitely been talking shit. Which I still think like we could do. Like, honestly, it'd just be like more of a grown.
Yeah, because the Madden days used to be. So I used to literally leave. Like me and Daryl played Madden before we used to go out, and you could tell who won because like
who night was lit and who
won. Bro, like I'd be in the corner sitting there, it'd be like women around twerking. They're like, bro,
blew me out.
They like, man, what's wrong? Like, dog, I threw 3 pigs, dog, back to back. It's okay, it's just a game. Then you look over, you see this nigga Daryl laughing, smiling, having a good ass time. Like, it's not just a game, bro.
You don't understand.
Like I even saying it right now, that feel kind of weird, but it's just like that shit used to really mess up my night, dog. And then when I would win, it would mess up his night. I used to be in the club. Like niggas ain't even having a good time. I'm in there They like, man, why you so lit? Bro, I just dogged this nigga in Madden, bro. Made him turn the game off, nigga.
Y'all play for money? Both like
sometimes no, it wouldn't necessarily be money, but like drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, like you lose, you got to buy my drinks, bro.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's dope. I think that's fun. I would do that now with 2K for sure.
That shit used to have. That's on my whole night.
No, but I think we can do that. I think that'll be fun. I did want to touch more on the video shoot.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hey Bird Flex.
Real funny.
Shout out to Just Niche.
So y'all said she could rap. That's what y'all told me.
She was rapping for sure.
So she could rap. She could spit a hot 16.
She could spit. It was definitely my forte because it was about food. But it was dope, man. The video he brought out several black owned foods into the video. Like they presenting her food because she like get you a chicken salad, get you one of these.
Right.
And they presenting her food. It was like a kingdom type thing. It was dope. It was fire. Like honestly, it was just amazing to see. I didn't know we had that many people, that many black owned restaurants. Like to have that many in one spot, just dope. Like it was sick. And they not like just cooking at their house. Like
right.
They got their own spot. Like and that shit, it was dope, man. It's one place she had this salmon lasagna rolls.
That sound good.
Them bitches looked amazing, bro.
Can you try one?
No, it was only she only made enough for the video. We did get to try some wings. I got like 2 wings. It was the dude that make fries. He was there. He make like these big like gourmet packs of fries. Like he had some pizza fries. It was like some cheddar bacon fries. It was like a chicken, some type of chicken fry, buffalo chicken fry, something like that. It was a whole bunch. By the time I got back there, it had already got all destroyed. The only thing people didn't touch was the piece of fries as much because most niggas ain't eating pork.
Yeah, man, more for me. I've been there.
Facts. He said Apex, 2K, GTA, and Rock Band. That would be fire.
Who said that?
Louis. A1 Benny for me. What you mean, Louis? What do you mean by that? Thinking of that, I've been debating going more live on Instagram.
Should.
But see, because I do this, like I never really felt like the need to, I guess.
There's different avenues. People probably know you from different things. Like, so it's always like merge them together.
Yeah. I don't know. I be feeling like I'm boring, nigga. So
you skate.
I'm skating, right? I be feeling like I'm boring, nigga. But like if somebody came in there,
wait. How do you feel like you're boring? Like when you like in the entertainment space?
I mean, well, when I'm in that entertainment mode, maybe. Like
I seen you was on a live. I believe you had somebody like you was like it was you and somebody else. I think
I was on a couple different lives like that. I know me and Halo here. She goes live a lot. So I hopped on with her. Shout out to Halo. I'm gonna get her on. When y'all hear. She's hilarious, bro.
I feel like that's gonna be something we could do more, like just impromptu type shit. Like you might be out, but I might be at the crib, but just talk for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Or I might be out, you might be out.
There's a lot of people that do just live shows. Like they do be on Instagram doing a live and they like have a talk show.
Right.
And that's their podcast. So it's I definitely understand that, which is cool. Like I said, I think once I got to the point where I was doing this, I wouldn't even on that wave then, like to go live. Like I said, you be in there with one person, if that, for me anyway. And attention spans is crazy. Like a podcast, you can kind of rewatch live unless I repost it. I'm not about to repost a 2-hour live. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know.
Something to do.
Never really thought about it. Never really thought about it that hard, I guess. Thought about it, but just not that in depth.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's things we can things we can make happen as we go on this journey.
For sure. We could definitely try some things, and I would definitely be open to hearing ideas. If people, got some ideas, because what I've realized is a lot of people don't really want to be broadcasted, but they want their ideas to be broadcasted. And if you are somebody that's willing to be open to doing their ideas, they'll pitch them to you. So I'm willing. I'm here. I'm open. Give me some ideas. I'll do it. I mean, I ain't doing nothing stupid, nigga.
Yeah, we ain't doing no bullshit.
Don't ask me to do no backflip, nigga. I said, don't ask me to go jump off some shit. Mage beat Daryl, and I won Benny because of
that
it.
boy was hot,
Ruined
bro.
Daryl and Benny night.
Bro, so this nigga's like, Daryl was like, hey, bro, we could play 3 games of Madden. He said if he wins all 3, I gotta buy him Benihana. If I win 1, I get Benihana. If I win 2, me and Lou get Benihana. If I win all 3, me, Lou, and Benny get Benihana. First game, smacked him. Got my Benihanas in the bag. Second game, got Lou Benihanas in the bag. Third game, no, I was just like, no, I'm just playing. So Benny watching this nigga.
He keyed in now,
right? He paying attention. He's stressed. He's sweating. He like, come on, man, it's Benihana's riding on you. I'm securing my bag. I just secure and lose. You know what I mean? I'm good. Daryl ended up beating me by a field goal.
Oh, wow.
Like last second field goal. That nigga Benny heart dropped. Like, sorry, bro. Like, I tried. Nigga. He kicked the field goal.
You only beat me by a field goal. So I guess you definitely tried.
Field goal. I wanted to get all 3. Not necessarily because I did want them to get their Benihana, but like that shit would have been extra. Like, I just wanted to beat this nigga 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I lost. So Benny was mad. Well, he wasn't mad, but he was just like,
he was a little salty.
Like, damn, man. So I was kind of like, I'm sorry, bro.
All still went though, right?
Yeah, 3 years later. But Daryl tried to tell us that Benihana was closing. We like, bro, it's not closing.
We just went there.
Yeah, we literally just there. They was like, come back. They told us to come back.
One thing I like about Benihana's is they always got black chefs.
They always do got my dog in there, bro. Everybody know, bro, too. It's the same black dude. There's one girl we know tried to hate on him. That's a long story for a different day.
Jesus
she
Christ.
called. We were in Toronto, and then she said that Benihana is not authentic because they have a black chef. And then she called like she was drunk, high as shit. And she called like corporate, like Benihana corporate, and asked like, "What's the certifications that you need to be a chef there?" And, like, she was going in, and we was like, "Oh, stop!
All you gotta do is be trained, nigga. It's ingredients, nigga." Like,
she was hating on my dog in Toronto, like, and this is back when it was like 99 cents per minute when you called out the country. Like, dog, you
wasted,
to complain on, bro.
You wasted $20.
That's wild times that we came from. Like, we literally was going out the country when it was, you just gotta turn your data off, bro. Like, I'll catch y'all when I cross the border, because I'm not getting no Roman international charges for y'all niggas.
Them packages cheap now, ain't they?
Most of the time, Canada and Mexico is included.
Facts. That's a fact.
But I used to, like, bro, I literally get to the border, text my mom, all right, I'm at the border, talk to you when I get back, and turn my phone off for the whole weekend, or like, turn data off.
That shit probably was nice though.
It was, but then when you come back, like, phones just going crazy. It really felt like it actually felt like a getaway, because like, you can't reach me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't reach you. Like, whatever's going on. Like, we used to come back to some crazy shit though. Like, we come back, Daryl beat up somebody. He's like, bro, what happened? Like, we was gone for like 3 days. Like, yeah, such and such them got into a fight. Daryl beat him up. Yada yada yada. And all that shit. Can't blame me. Clearly I wasn't here.
That's wild.
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, no, I could imagine that. That's a getaway. Like, I need to turn. Like, I feel like I should turn my notifications off a little bit, because like my shit, like just sitting here, like look, like.
I turn my Instagram ones off.
I
don't even get those no more. Like, I literally have to just go into Instagram to see. Like, I don't care who liked the picture no more.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I see the notification that kind of matters, and then everything else kind of go.
But also, I think it's different though. Like, if I was like a comedian or something, or like in that space, I would, because you never know. Like, people might just be reaching out to you like any means possible. So, like,
sure,
you don't never know what type of opportunities you could miss by not having like notifications on.
No, that's a fact. And like, it's crazy. I get so many notifications that some of the notifications don't come through.
Right.
And I do miss some stuff. So I'll be like, I come back to it. Like, I try to take a time out of the day. Like, if I miss a day or even the weekend because it's already so busy, that Monday I'm going through all my messages, like trying to respond to people. Just like, I'm sorry, like I just seen this, this will work, blah blah. A lot of times I don't say sorry because it's like if it wasn't important. If it was important, most chances I got it. Like, if it's really important, you're gonna reach out to me more than one way. Like you're gonna double down on the text, messages, type shit.
Yeah.
And if you got my number, if you text me, most times I'm gonna reply if it's important.
Right. Especially talking about opportunities or doors opening, bread, whatever the case may be.
Right. So, but I sometimes I gotta put this bucket down, man, because it
get too much sometimes.
It's overwhelming as fuck. It's overwhelming as hell.
I literally was just kind of debating with myself earlier because I usually take a break around Labor Day. I mean, obviously Labor Day is past, and I was like on the point about to like deactivate my social media today, and I was like, maybe I don't need to deactivate it, but I could just consciously aware of like not being on it as much.
Yeah,
like maybe like on it certain times of the day, and not all day every day.
It's just like kind of your self-care time.
Yeah, like just get away, unplug from. There's always gonna be abundance of opinions, I guess, but like just so many.
Yeah,
and just like lock into the things that really important.
For sure. This is kind of like the ramp up time. Like I feel like the fourth quarter, it for some reason like shows go crazier around this time.
Makes sense. Because now it's like that thing, like outside, kind of like closing down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much to do.
Facts. The OEAs. I don't know if you're familiar with the OEAs, the Ohio Entertainment Awards. They going up. And
Ohio Source Awards.
Right.
Shout out to them.
I'm actually gonna
nominate it.
I'm gonna ask people to nominate me.
Okay.
Because you can put in nominations now. So if y'all hear me, y'all see me right now, I'm actually gonna put this up.
Put the full camera on you.
Right. That's
a
good idea. It's a good idea. Shout out to Mage with the ideas. Cause I'm open to them, y'all. I'm open to them. But honestly, like, the OEAs is coming up. A lot of people have seen me host. I would love to even just be in the running for host of the year. I might not be the host of the year for some people, but the people that have seen me, they love my work. People want to work with me. I got a couple shows coming up. People want me to host. I love hosting. It's one of my favorite things to do. I can come up, be silly. I don't have to necessarily give you a set, but I'm gonna make sure you have a good time. I'm gonna keep the energy there, and I would love to. I would love to host the OEAs. I've told Drew. Shout out to Drew Lloyd. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I've been ready. Just watch me work. Put me in that position. I promise you won't regret it. Vote for me for comedian of the year, host of the year, podcast of the year. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I wanna fill out. Producer of the year. I'm gonna put it up. Vote for me, man. OEA's Entertainment Awards.com, I believe is the website. I'll get the actual website. I'll get everything up. Go in there and nominate for me, man. Show out for me like I showed out for my birthday. I would appreciate that.
That's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Somehow
it came back up because it was insane.
I could talk over the some nice smooth mellow beats.
We can play it back.
But I'm about to talk crazy. Because if we win podcast of the year, just if we were to win podcast of the year, I'm telling y'all, I'm talking crazy. I'm coming here. I'm talking greasy.
There's a lot of podcasts too.
I'm sure it is, man. Shout out to anybody who's nominated. For anything, I like to pay attention to those things.
That do a parental lock. I'm not sure what that was for.
There's gonna be one needed. We win podcast of the year. I'll tell you that. I'm holding a trophy every show. I'm talking crazy. No more skating.
No more skating.
If niggas want skater of the year,
that's definitely Louis at this point. Skater of the year. I mean, he skated on a whole nother podcast. Thinking of that, we need to reach out to them. When can they get?
We do.
Can we get them on? Hopefully next week. Reach out to them. See if we can get them on next week.
All right, I'm gonna see what Tony talking about.
But
shout out to Free.
No, I got
shout out to our dogs.
Actually, I got somebody coming. Salvino Santiago coming on next week. The dude who I did the intro for the Tim show.
Oh, that's what's up. He coming?
Yeah, he is. He coming in next week. He performed at the Well, he competed at the battleground.
Okay.
Shout out to him. He made it into he won his first battle. And then no, he didn't win his first battle, but he made them do another song. Like they liked both songs, so they was like, well, we need a replay.
Okay.
So I believe that's what happened. I can't even remember. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was so much that happened that day. But I know he did do a replay for sure. But it was dope, a dope ass show for the battleground. I talked about it last time, but you know, thinking of that Thursday. I was at this show. It was the Chronic Life magazine show, and I wore my Jazzo billboard.
You had the billboard on?
I did. She brought me on stage. I got twerked on, not by Jazzo, but by the stripper that was there.
Dang, bring me on stage, please.
She actually came and gave me a lap dance too.
The stripper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, it's a dancer.
Excuse me.
No, don't disrespect.
She was just dancing. She ain't really stripped, but she said,
don't disrespect.
There was another stripper there. There was two of them.
She was a stripper or a dancer?
They were saying strippers through the whole night.
Oh, so yeah, don't disrespect, man.
Once again, I don't skate on that shit.
She said,
either way,
her a stripper.
She was fine. Shout out to Nova.
That's the stripper.
The dancer's name. Yes.
The dancer. Or the I can't keep up.
Yeah, me neither. I threw $1 at it because that's all I had. Cool, but it was a dope time. That was definitely a dope event. It was a lot of artists I met there. That was fire. One dude I had met him before, but I couldn't remember where I met him before. I was following him, and he had this song where he was talking about how he how much he loved pussy, basically, and he said he remember when he threw the pussy up in the air, he thought, and he glad he caught it. It was crazy. It was like just hearing him, I was dying laughing. Like I wish I could remember the exact line. I might even put him on the show, have him talk about it. Didn't skate on their podcast. You skated, Louis. He defended you, but you skated.
Bro, I tried, man. The nigga didn't cap. If it was called skate court, I would have been like, just take the shot, bro.
Right.
But he ain't cap.
That's the thing. That was what it was. You didn't cap.
They had it off for him, though.
But you skated. Skated.
It was cool. They had it off for anybody on cap. It didn't, cap court technically had nothing to do if you was capping or not, because you could have been telling the blatant truth, but they had it out for you.
He was going to cap court.
You about to lose on cap court. I tried, though, man. I presented a great case. That nigga did not cap, but
you should have won the case. I watched it. I thought the case was won.
But I put facts down. It was just facts on top of facts.
But the producer obviously was with them.
Yeah,
so
you know, if I don't think nobody paid attention to it, I could say it now, bro. I did not drink the whole episode. if you watch it, pay attention. I didn't.
You didn't even have a cup near you.
I sure enough didn't. Like the whole time they were talking about drinking, because like I had a bigger agenda. Like after we left there, we went straight to a yacht party. Or I don't know if I want to call that yacht. But it was a very big boat party. So my agenda was survive the boat party.
A very big boat party.
Like
did you survive?
I did. I turned up on the boat though. But I'm like, if I get faded now, because that podcast was from like 1 to 3, and then the boat party was from like 4 to 9. I'm like, bro, if I get faded now, I don't make it through this party.
Did y'all make it there at 4?
Like yeah, give or take. You know how it be. But we ended up going to it was shout out to Deanna. That's one of the Dallas homies. She had like she usually throw a party, boat party. We're usually not there. Like we've been invited before, but it's always during Caravana. Of course, you know where we at. But this year it happened to be during Juneteenth. So
that's fire.
Yeah, so we ended up coming down. I was able to spend the weekend with Tony, went to our show. And then we went to the party. So like I said, when they was already talking about drinking and this, that, and the third, I'm like, I gotta survive, because you already know
survive.
Or they was on there, and they was on there. They definitely was on there, and I was glad that I decided to make my turn up at the party. Now then I had got too turned because I didn't get too turned, but I ate an edible fucking with Tony. And yeah, I told y'all how I be with edibles, man. Sometimes it be cool, sometimes it don't. Like, not that I've never had like a bad experience, but I just be sitting there like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
I got one in the car if you want.
If we did it before the show, it'd have been cool.
Yeah, no, that shit would have. It's a strong ass edible. I ain't gonna go cap.
It's one of the things like sometimes like the spaceships on Bankhead be cool, and sometimes they don't.
It definitely would have been fire. I feel like it would have been a fire ass show. We'd have definitely been high as fuck.
So I ain't want
the bar, the whole entire bar is 1,200 milligrams. One piece is, I'm guessing is it one? I know it's like 3 pieces is 100.
Like if I was 2 up there, like I would skate everything because
you too high. You paranoid.
Yeah, basically, I told you when we was in Vegas, bro. I was just looking like that's not even the type of time I'll be. I'm like, man, what if I just jade this nigga right now? Just because, like, bro, why am I thinking this? Like, bro, I'm in Vegas.
Let's see what Louis talking about.
What am I doing?
I didn't skate. That was a topic. It was something I wanted to keep private. I said, yes, there's stories. I agree that there's stories. I didn't want to.
What's the definition of skating, Louis? What's the definition of skating, Louis? Can I get your definition of skating?
I feel
right. You gonna say I didn't skate? Okay. What's your definition of skating, Louis? Because my definition of skating is keeping shit private. Like,
which is fine.
Is you weave the question, nigga.
But y'all should. It was a funny episode, man. Shout out to Free Liquor. We definitely got to do Free Liquor. Even if we're not able to do something live, we could do something recorded.
Yeah,
like we got to get that
we could do that.
They want to show love. I mean, even though
clearly a fixed system. I mean, it was.
No, it definitely was.
It was.
Even though there was a little skating involved, they rock with the vibes, and then they wanted to come show love on our turf, which I feel is only fair.
Definitely.
You know, the numbers are in our favor. You know, so
yeah, we could definitely go to Cap Court that day.
Right. Like I told them, they ain't got no love for Death Row in the South. Right. Dallas ain't got no love for Death Row.
But no, I would like to come down there and do theirs, or even if we got to do video.
Yeah, we could pull up to Dallas. That's an easy move to make.
Yeah, for sure.
And we got it's a lot of connections, a lot of people. Obviously, Tony, Des, and the people we've met through them. It's a lot of good motion in Dallas.
I know some people down there. I know some people that's not too far from Dallas. How far is Austin from Dallas?
I think Austin might be far. Bro, okay. Dallas is far from Dallas, first of all. Like, you could be in like Canton and then like Lorraine, and that's all still Dallas, and you trying to drive from like one part of Dallas to the other, especially with Dallas traffic. That shit ain't no joke.
Crazy. Chicago like that. Chicago
big
like, as fuck.
Chicago like that for sure.
Yeah. Should it take like 2 hours to get the other side?
You can literally be like an hour and a half from somebody talking about
I'm in Chicago.
Like, yeah, I'm in Dallas. Like, all right, what part? Like, bro, you on the other side of town.
Right.
Like the other side of town.
At least in Cleveland, it only take about 30 minutes to get everywhere in Cleveland.
From the east side to the west.
Right. Maybe at the most 45. Like, and 45 is pushing that. Like,
yeah. But Dallas is always vibes. It's always good just to pull up down there, and especially when you know people and they point you in the right direction, and like with the homies.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta pull up down there for sure. Dallas and DC, like those two places. Like, I want you to come obviously everywhere with us, but like Dallas and DC is like places where I feel like
we're taking the podcast
is motion.
We're taking the podcast equipment with us.
Bro, if we throw that joint in Park in DC or Rose Bar or Decades, nah, I'm telling you, I'm talking crazy. If we were to win a podcast of the year, or if we do this in DC, I'm talking crazy.
If we win podcast of the year, we
crazy.
Gotta travel with it. Like, we traveling with that shit for
sure. Got you.
We don't. Matter of fact, we ain't gotta win it. Like, we get nominated.
That's tough.
We moving. Like,
motion.
Like, so, we gotta make this happen, man. Vote for me. Voting started today. Voting started today. I'm gonna repost it. Shout out to Pizzle Pod, the Pod God. He posted it today. He asked for his nominations. He asked him for podcaster of the year. I want to say, I forgot what all he put. I know there's a People's Choice, so I definitely want to win People's Choice. Like, I could be People's Champ, nigga.
Motion.
Nigga, my eyebrow gonna be like The Rock, nigga.
Motion.
Do you smell? Cause I just farted.
I knew I smelled something.
There you go. Let's see what he say.
If keeping anything private is your definition of escape, then fair enough. My definition, again, they asked a question. I agree. Like, yes, there is things. I'm not revealing mine because that's private. That topic was private for me. And Mage knew the topic, the exact thing I was thinking of. Even Tony knew, but I wasn't putting that out on air.
That's skating.
So I'm not skating. In my opinion, I'm not skating. I'm just not. I agree. Like, yes, there is stories. I'm not revealing mine, and I'm not going to reveal nobody else's business.
Which is fair. A nigga's not mad at you for that. We understand we understand when you are in the process of skating what you're doing. We understand what's going on. We don't disagree with the purpose of skating. We just let you know, nigga, you doing it.
I felt like that would have been the situation that you could get it off because like niggas don't know us in Dallas. We could have just said anything for real. I mean, obviously Tony knows us, but like we could have said anything in there.
But it's on air, so I guess at that point
it's recorded also.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like they do theirs recorded, they edit.
It's on wax.
Take that shit off.
Right, for sure. I mean, it's on wax. I mean, and they not cutting that shit out. You don't know what they're gonna cut out. Like,
of course not, but when your friends is you a hoe. I mean, obviously
you ain't gotta say names, nigga. Yeah. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying that they should cut anything out, but you know, it's not like it was live where it was just like, hey, I whipped it out type shit. You know, I can't do nothing about it. Like they could have been like, because like I told you, like the one homie who was on there, he threw up right in the cup. You would never know if I say that. You know, because you know who it is because you watched it.
Right.
But bro, like literally interviewing, they asked him because he's a rapper. They asked him like his, inspiration and everything like that, bro. Yeah, right in the cup because he had came from they had the 2 for $100 Casamigo bottles, bro. Down Dallas or Texas in general, I've only been to Dallas. They be having like the nigga 3 for $100. Bring your own bottles. Like we was in the strip club with our own bottles, sitting there chilling, drinking our own bottles. You just pay like a little extra fee, bring your own bottles in. Then like they might, if you need mixers, they'll charge you for the mixers. But you just bring your own bottles in. I know. That's been a couple hookah lounges we've been to, a couple strip clubs. Just bring your own shit in.
Thinking that, do you ever like kick during the week?
Sometimes.
Hey, Bert Flex got a show at he got something going on at Captivate tomorrow.
Okay.
For his birthday. His birthday the 21st.
Happy birthday to the homie.
So I'm gonna pull up on him after I finish the podcast tomorrow. For a hot second. I mean, I gotta work the next morning, so I ain't gonna be there.
I'm about to say also, I don't want to guarantee because bro, sometimes when I get on the couch, it's just done.
Facts.
You know how many times like I wanted to pull up on you on a Friday night and then I just like start sinking into the couch.
It's over with.
Yeah, like that was one of like
nigga. It'd be times I'd be comfortable as fuck. Like I do not want to get up right now, but
bro, like that's one of the moves. Like I had to like keep moving like on a Friday. Like I would tell myself like, all right, bro, I get home, woo, just keep moving, go out, be out, and then I could pull up on you. But as soon as I sit down, find something good or whatever to watch, and then, like start getting heavy.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
I would
understand.
That is something that I would pull up to if situations is right tomorrow and how I feel. Man.
I'm gonna pull up. I mean, like I said, I'm only pulling up for a hot second. Shit. Honestly, I stayed at the Chronic Life magazine. I stayed there so long because nigga I paid $25 to get in, nigga. I'm like, I get my money worth out of this shit. So, and I was there like from beginning to end, which I haven't actually done that in a while. Like, if I ain't a part of the show, sometimes like from beginning to end, nigga, that's a long ass time.
Sound like it.
And that bitch was like from 9 to shit like 1:30. Nigga, that shit. I had to work the next day, nigga. I think what made it okay, I think I was might have been on tickets. I don't know. I don't even remember, but that was a long ass night, nigga.
Sound like it.
And then some days, once I get home, I don't even make it out the car, nigga. It's just be in the car sleep, and that ain't quality sleep, nigga.
I'll shut down type.
Right.
I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, so
I'll be in there too sometimes.
My God, shit, I fell asleep in the car last night, nigga. And I'll be trying not to. I'll be like, all right, we're gonna get up, but I decompress in the car. Like that's my relaxed time. That's my time where I kind of
like one of them times like you don't gotta talk.
Yeah,
You could just
that's my chill. I mean,
you
don't get
listen
me
to
wrong.
music.
I ain't gotta go in the house. It ain't like I gotta go in the house and be like, "Hi guys."
Right.
Like it ain't nothing like that. But you know,
Something about them like even me, like when I'm about to drive back to the crib tonight, like that's about to be I'll just float the whip,
right?
chill shit, probably let the windows down.
Yeah,
It's a vibe.
play some immature Jaden. You know,
Yeah, I'm already finding my R&B. Like this probably like that's gonna help me get into my R&B, so I'm gonna be able to listen to the Diddy album.
Yep.
And hopefully able to receive it well. Oh, it felt weird when I.
Yeah, you know the stories with Diddy, man. So you gotta be careful. Tread lightly, nigga.
Random shit 85, man. Fucking tough. Red line soft, bro. We gotta really do this shit though, man. We talking like a lot of ideas, man. We got a lot of good ideas. We gotta put them in motion though.
Hey, that idea he just put in there in the chat, that's gotta happen. I that's gotta happen. I like that. That's a fire ass idea. We could probably get a decent venue for that shit. If even if I know Lucy's ain't operating, but if we could just use the space, like maybe
I wanna do some shit where we get to the point where we like bring our out of town friends up here. Cause like so many times like we'll go to Dallas or we'll go to DC. And like some of my friends who we met in Dallas or from Dallas or whatever case may be, like they have like a perception of Cleveland or Ohio in general. It's like I want to be able to like bring the homies up here and like let them see how the city really is, and it's motion up here too. Cause like my friend, she was like, Ohio, it's only cornfields, right? Da 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 da. Like you grew up in a city, like dog. I'm like dog, like do your like what geography? Like what do you think? Like I get it, Ohio is a lot of cornfields.
It's a lot of farmland,
but like not the whole damn state.
Not the whole damn state. It's a lot of
like they don't know. Yeah, like they literally don't know. Like they literally think like
here you go.
But that alone, that's not skating. What Mage is literally just doing, he's like, oh, nobody never know. You can go back and watch those two things and put them together. Like, hey, they're talking about him. No name's got to be involved, but if you know me, even to the people not down there, yes, it's recorded and it's still B-roll. You don't control the footage, even if they chop it out. It's still out there. Yes, like you said, it's on wax. But even then, that to me is not skating. If you're not avoiding the question, I can keep it on it. Like, yes, that's happened. Now give me the 411 on it. No, it's none of your business. But yeah, those types of things happen. I can see if I'm like, nah, I've avoided the topic. I'm just not telling my story. I don't give me the right to tell your story to them or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you how much of
that part that more I'm almost willing to die on it. That person was never gonna hear that. Ever.
And not only that, nigga, you literally, I'm gonna tell you that this nigga's so cold at skating, he still ain't gave us a definition of skating. Like,
I mean, it's a lot of things just because, like, I know, like, I won't say it, like even though, like, I won't say that out loud because, like, I get away with it too. So I don't want to point out, like, when bro doing it. Cause
I told you, y'all niggas is skate experts.
Sometimes you gotta skate. Sometimes not even skate. Like
niggas play aggressive inline.
I feel like I do what Vinny do, but like I just do it like way more subtle so people don't like notice it. Like Vinny will just give you like
he veer off the conversation,
bro. But he like make it so
detailed that you don't even realize.
But he make it so obviously like that he's veering. There's like and he's like jump from point A to point Z to point B to point P, and you're like, bro, how do we get here? But like you know that he's running confusion, but you so confused now, like you don't care. Because it's just so obvious, but like I kind of just like Millie Rocket in there, you know what I mean? Like I throw in confusion, but it's not like so overtly aggressive that you just like, huh? But like Vinny just do it, you just like, I don't care no more, because bro just be talking, and I love you, bro, but you be like spinning the whole story, and then like getting into Martians, like what? Like what are we talking about?
Y'all niggas be at Selma, Georgia every week, nigga. Like, like, nigga, I couldn't even skate when I was here, nigga. So I ain't skating now, nigga. I ain't never skate, never will. Shout out to Jay.
I hate when people ask me about Vinny stories. I'm like, dog, I don't know.
What's a Vinny story? Like,
I'm like, please don't Don't try to make it make sense.
Vinny add people that wasn't even thought of.
They be sitting there. They be sitting there trying to write, and that's why I don't be having a bandwidth for shit. Because I'm like, dog, you really trying to make a Vinny story make sense?
That nigga said, I remember when I was 12 and Talia was 2. Like,
right, Talia signed the birth certificate.
All right.
I'm like, dog, Talia was like 2. What are you talking about? And I get it. You know, sometimes you stumble on words. You say, but you literally like signed the birth certificate. Like, first of all, we're not even talking about a birth certificate. We're talking about a lease. But another story for another day, man. And you would really try to just run all types of shit and just hope you figure it out. And then people try to figure it out. I'm like, why?
Yeah, that shit too
why are y'all
much,
doing
nigga.
that?
That shit is too much.
But yeah, bro didn't give us our definition.
No, he didn't. I told you. This nigga is
It's
such an expert at skating, nigga. This nigga skated the question of what the definition of skating is. Just your definition. I mean, I gave my definition, and you said you don't feel that that's the definition, nigga. Okay, so what's the definition of skate? I ain't mad at you, nigga. Like, I'm not saying this to make you explain yourself. It's okay. We appreciate it. We love you. Nigga, you just skate.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's okay.
But I ain't skating no more, man. Chat, we trying to take this to the next level, man. We trying to get podcast of the year.
We don't want it to be dry.
Ain't no skating around.
We ain't trying to be
on my part.
Like, so what if they figure out it's about them, nigga? I mean, like, it ain't, like I said,
that person
probably knows who it is. And some other person might try to draw the conclusion, but you don't have to confirm it.
If that person was watching Free Liquor, first of all, shout out to them. They should. But
Facts.
I would have been shocked. Like, huh? That's not in my bingo card. It's a lot of things that happened this year that people probably expect that I expected. But that person watching Free Liquor
is not.
That shit would have been beyond.
Person probably not even watching nothing. But matter of fact, nigga, what are you on besides here? Like, that's it, nigga. Like, you don't do social media. You look at YouTube.
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, right.
Which is basically Instagram Reels, TikToks.
Right.
It's all the same thing.
Like, bro, it is what it is, man. Fuck worrying about what other people think. But
I feel bro too, though, obviously.
I feel him. I definitely, like, I'm not, like, this is us exaggerating.
Oh, yeah, we just talking shit.
We talking shit. Like, we don't care enough to try to pull him out this bag. It is what it is. It just is what it is. But we gonna talk shit. We gonna make fun.
Motivation.
Of them telling me what I could not be. Oh well.
I'm so ambitious. Sisters. Man, that's such a great song.
I'm definitely listening to that on the way home.
I probably am too. That's a great show, though.
I thought so too.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. I mean, we talked random shit. Shit, what was it?
87th edition.
85th.
Oh shit.
We 85.
Oh yeah, I said 87 at the beginning.
Yeah,
that's
you said 87. I said, I should have named it 87, but 85.
I mean, the 100s next time.
Facts. This shit is going up like Daryl's age.
Oh shit. Definitely increasing.
For sure. What you got? You got anything special going on?
No, I'm pretty much just chilling. Try to get back out. You got some shit going on this weekend?
Just a show on Friday at the Quaker Steak and Lube. Clean comedy.
I'm gonna try to get up there. I like the joint that y'all did at what's the name? I can't think of the place right now.
The Saucy Brew Works.
Yeah, brew spot.
Shout out to Saucy Brew Works.
They do what every first Monday or something like that, right?
Usually every first Monday. They did one this first Monday. I didn't go because what the fuck happened? I was tired, nigga. I think, matter of fact, that was the weekend where I think I had to work. No, that was my birthday weekend, so I really wasn't.
Oh yeah, and it was Labor Day. Then, right?
Yeah.
Labor Day.
No, they didn't do it Labor Day. They did it the following week. They did it the following week. They didn't do Labor Day. Labor Day, there was something else on Labor Day. But yeah, it was a smooth time for sure. Definitely had fun. That weekend, like my birthday show was that Saturday. That Sunday, I forgot what we did. It was, and then Monday, actual Labor Day, I was at mom's house all day. I just chilled, relaxed, ate some good food. I think I still got burgers from that day. Probably not eating them, but it was that weekend was a lot. Then they did the show the next week. I forgot what happened. I know I worked that day, because I work every Monday except the Labor Day. But yeah, I had to work that following weekend.
It's cool though. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to catch more shows, catch more things that you're doing.
Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I wish I extended the rap to you. You might have pulled up.
Yeah, that might have been something I could have made.
Yeah, it was I just went up there for a minute.
That's cool. I know it'd be a lot of people. I know Grind, B-Side. A lot of people I know going up there doing like open mic.
B-Side tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of people in B-Side that I know.
He emphasized it, saying that he explained his.
If keeping anything private is your definition of escape, then fair enough. My definition, again, he asked a question. I agree. Like, yes, there is things. I'm not revealing mine because that's private. That topic was private for me. And Mage knew the topic, exact thing I was thinking.
That wasn't your definition of skating. You explained what you did, which was skating.
I didn't want to say it because that's how I would have.
I said avoid the topic 3 times. So avoiding the topic.
Here we go again. We literally arguing about arrogance and confidence. If you tell them you're gonna hit the 3, but you skilled enough to hit the 3. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
You all saying the same things in different ways, basically. Right. Avoiding the topic is skating. No matter how you want to slice it.
That apparently that's what he was saying is his definition. Which is me saying.
What did you say? Didn't you say that? You
keep it private. Yeah, keeping your shit private.
Same thing.
It's avoiding it. We got the same definition.
Well, here at TimbukTuesday, we not skating no more, man.
But we about to skate on out of here because it's the end of the show.
What a transition.
Appreciate y'all from watching. Come out to Hey Bertflex's show tomorrow at the Captivate. It's downtown in the same alley Batman's parents got killed in. It's gonna be a great time. Only thing that sucks is the parking. But hey, get you a good spot.
And it's some street parking around there, though. If I'm not mistaken.
Sure. It definitely is.
And on a Wednesday, it should be.
It should be decent. I don't think there's no big games. I think
because even if the Guardians were playing, I mean that's kind of far enough away.
Yeah. It's still like be event parking.
Well, not on the street.
Not on the street. No.
That's what I'm saying. You can find street parking on hopefully. I haven't been downtown there on the weekend in a long time, so.
And I don't keep track when I go down there. So, but it's been TimbukTuesday. I had to hit every button.
On the church.
Y'all have a good ass night, man. We'll see y'all next time, man.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday.
What?
TimbukTuesday. Huh?
After you're done watching Bad Juju perform, or maybe while Will Wiggins is doing some construction on your house, you can just jet on over to Lucy's Pubs, located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland. Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke with the one and only Timbuktu, and of course, all hometown sports games. You can contact Lucy's at 216-675-0013. The Ohio Wheelman Series is the premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana, and Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. There's no better way to get your company logo on some of the fastest stock cars in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting our sponsors. Affordable Concrete Solutions is the way to get your driveway looking all spiffy after all them storms we've been having and all the water that's just destroying the concrete on your driveway, sidewalk, or maybe you just want to accent it or maybe just seal it so that doesn't happen again. You can call them today at 440-714-1987 or email affordableconcretesolutions@gmail.com. Well, now you got your parts from Detroit Auto Parts, but who's going to put them on for you? Well, that would be Tuffy Auto Care. It's more than just a slogan. At Tuffy, we stand behind our work and promise that it will be done right, period, or we'll fix it for free. Tuffy is located at 649 Leona Street in Elyria. Your one-stop shop for vaping, CBD, and kratom in Elyria, Ohio is none other than Puff and Roll, your favorite local smoke shop located at 464 at North Abbey Road. You can contact them today, 440-444-4443. Ask for Dave and Dan, and when you do, you mention Redline Radio, and you get 10% off your purchase. AC not blowing cold? Heat not hot enough for you? Give Sensible Solutions HVAC a call, specializing in service, maintenance, repair, and installation. Give them a call today, 440-985-8387. Let's say you ordered a big shipment from Incredible Keepsakes and you need someone to get it to you. Well, that's when you contact All Pro Freight Systems. Large order freight shipping located in Northeast Ohio. One call hauls it all. All Pro Freight Systems located at 1200 Chester Industrial Parkway in Avon. Ask for Matt at 440-933-2222. If you're interested in advertising with Redline Radio, then give Dave a call at 440-503-0828. And for programming information, you can check out Redline Radio LLC.com or any of our social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it nowadays, Twitch, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And to take Redline Radio on the go to listen to all of our great music and shows, download the Redline Radio LLC Android app at the Google Play Store today.